What's up, guys? Jason from DO. Today we have planned, I'm going to give you guys a little overview of what I'm using this year for bow season. Going to shoot the bow just for a little bit, just to keep a consistent pattern, or keep a consistent shooting pattern, I guess you could say. Keep everything smooth, right? I feel pretty comfortable with the bow that I have. So let's get to it and I'll show you what I'm using. Alright guys, so my shoe fell off. What the? Anyways, what I have going on here, first off, with the bow itself, if you can see it, this is a Bear Authority. Funny story behind this. This is the bow that John actually sold me my very first time getting into hunting. A quick story behind me and John: we actually worked at the same place together, had just opened up, and really didn't know each other whatsoever. I really don't even know how we met. John worked in one department, I worked in the other, and come to find out we really had the same interest and the same goals and perspectives on things. Both kind of like in a sense on an entrepreneur, on trying to make a YouTube channel, making it kind of successful, I guess. So far we're doing halfway decent. We need to kind of up our game on videos, but again, we both had the same interest, you know, same goals, everything like that. So we really got to know each other and come up with Damascus Outdoors. So that's just a little backlog for me and John on how we met and how everything got started. But back to the bow, guys. Okay, so the bow, Bear Authority, I think it weighs like 4 pounds, something like that. It is pretty heavy. I think this is on the lower end of, I'll lay it down here for you guys. I think this is on the lower end of the Bear bows, which is okay with me. I don't need no fancy bow. This is going to be, again, my first full bow season, so I don't need to go out there really swinging with something high-tech that I really don't know how to use, or just, you know, I'm incapable of using or don't know anything about. Single cam on the bottom. So going with that, I've paired it with, and granted guys, you may make fun of me for this, I know I spent more money in accessories on this than I have the bow itself. Eventually I will upgrade to a newer bow when I feel like I'm ready to. For now, this is going to be, this is good enough for me. I'm very confident in it. I feel good with it. I feel flush. So I have paired it with the QAD HDX fall away rest. I love this thing. It is by far one of the best fall away rests I've really ever used. To go along with that, I have the IQ Pro Hunter sight. The two pins, let me go back this way. The 2 pins that are stationary, well, I guess you can't really see it too well. I'll turn it sideways here for you. 2 pins that are stationary. The bottom one moves by the little knob on the bottom that you just turn up and down. And I can't really get a good angle on it, but I'll try to show you. So, do you see the little black dot within? There it is. You see it right there. So that guy matches up right to the center of of the sight. So when you're sighting it in, that is when you know that your arrow is shooting true straight to your length draw, how you set it, how all the pins are set. To me, I really enjoy this, because I know once I get that thing centered, I know I'm going true straight. All I've got to do is just find out, look at the level, and then I'm ready. I made another rookie mistake when I bought my stabilizer for this guy. The camo, I was so into wanting to get a camo that I just picked the first camo that I seen, and it did not match what was on my bear bow. So what I did, guys, and I'll try to give you a little setup here. I'm shooting the Bee Stinger But what I've done since the camo was not the correct color, I simply plasti dipped it. Literally took me like 5 minutes just to plasti dip it, because you can see the decal, the edges of it right there. Again, that was my fault, guys. I was so anxious to get one and start shooting. I mean, I guess color really doesn't matter when you're out hunting. It's all camo, but just for the sake of satisfying me, I guess, since it's my stuff, I just went ahead and plasti dipped it black. It looks pretty good with the bow setup. And really, it's not about looks though. It's about the performance and how everything works. So again, guys, I've got the Bee Stinger. I only have one weight on there because it gets really heavy with 2 and even 3. With that being said, let's go to the release. Now this is one, when I was telling you about the bow that I had bought from John when he got me into it, this is my first ever release, and I still use it to this day. The Blackout, I can't even tell you how long I've had this thing for. It works really, really well. What I really like about it, it's very, very sensitive. I've never had this thing jam up before. The only thing that's really not even say being a problem, but I'm starting to notice is where it swivels right here on this lock. Just starting to squeak a little bit, so maybe shoot some oil or something down in there. But other than that, very pleased with this guy. What I have here too, guys, is I've set out some broadheads. These are the Rage, the chisel tips, and this is what I'm going to be shooting this year. I think it's a 2.1 or a 2-inch cut. Along with, I've been practicing, you know, obviously with the practice head, but I also have, now this maybe be more for turkey, but I may try this practice head. Instead of the chisel, it's got the blade on the top too. 100 grain tips is what I'm shooting right now. I don't think I need to go any higher than that. That's really comfortable for me. And what I'm shooting for arrow itself, I have them right here, guys. The Blackout, which I have it right here, I'll show you. The X3 Hunter, 300 gram. And just a little accessory. I think it's the CEZ product. Just a little reflective tape. So if I happen to lose it, or you know, use a light or something to find it, pretty cool little investment there. That's pretty much the setup, guys. For the quiver, this is what come with the quiver. It's just a Trophy Ridge, nothing special. I do want to upgrade this eventually though, because it's quite bulky. But okay, guys, I want to show you something too that I felt was like a pretty good purchase for this year's hunt as well. Is this guy right here, the Horn Hunters Beano harness, along with the, I don't know if you can really see it too well there, it holds the rangefinder on the side. Again, on me, it's kind of a temporary setup. I've just set it up now to where I can just kind of wear it and use it and get the feel for it up until bow season, until I can fully put everything on and see how everything works. I think it's going to be closer to one of the setups that I do use. If not, just keep it the way that it is. Very comfortable. I'm really a small guy again, so it's kind of a little top heavy in a sense, so it leans down and forward. So I got a little gap right here. You know, just push it back up real quick and done. But just want to give you a little heads up on that, and something else that I'm using this year. Okay guys, just got done shooting 30. still need a little more practice, but again guys, if I can get pretty good groupings, I'd feel really good about it. So far 20 and 30 has been pretty confident for me. 40 and 50 is when I start to feel a little bit woozy in a sense. I had some very good shots before, but I just need to keep practicing. But I want to show you guys too how my GoPro setup's going to be this year. I really literally just figured it out on this video, so it may look a little bit funny, but don't judge me. So we'll see how this looks, and you guys tell me what you think. If there is a better product out there that you think is better or is more convenient for us bow hunters, let us know. But here is my little setup. So what I have is a little like tripod, and it's got some foam so it grips really well on my stabilizer. Up into the arm, I got a little neck right here that I have a 90 on, and this is where the camera sits facing me. Comment below or let us know if there's something different or better that's out there for us. In the meantime guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video, keep shooting a little bit. Really this video is mainly just for a review of what I'm shooting and what I'm shooting with. So in the meantime guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow us, social media, do it. Share our videos, photos, whatever you got to do, like them. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. But in the meantime, this is Damascus Outdoors. This is what we do.